Is it normal that, that you can use any vendor to do repairs? Because that would seem to be something very attractive about it.
I would say
What
that stands,
he's offering.
that sets them apart. Because that's,
My resistance to them has been, I don't want to use their contractor, I want to use my plumber.
I would agree.
And so that seems to be the consumer's
A good
preference.
selling value proposition from them, from that company. Wow.
I just don't know how the others work, but that, if you're encouraging seller warranties, that would be something to look at and see what you're looking at if you're trying to use the company's vendors, so.
Yeah. Good point, good point. All right, no story. We'll go on then. Actually sold my house, a year and a half ago, and we put a home warranty for the buyer, and within 3 months, the air conditioning and the unit, separate things, right? Yeah, the AC unit and then the fan outside, they both broke at separate times, and they replaced it completely. So it was about a $5,000 to $6,000 repair that our homeowner the new homeowner didn't have to use. And I really encourage them, especially if you know your buyer's financial situation, if they're kind of in a no money down situation, or they're using all of their reserves and savings to put for their down payment, that you don't want to put that extra stress, at least for the first year on them. And so I'm encouraging that. So. All right. So we have Continental and Kansas City Insurance Group, Prime Lending. And I'm so sorry. I know, is there anybody here that represents them? I don't know.
No one's here.
Well, we'll thank them. Okay, so just FYI, our new space is almost completed. When you get done, you really should go over and take a look. I think within a week, 2 weeks, they've got the carpet, everything done over there. So I'm not saying that officially. I'm just, it's really close. But they will be moving over there. So they're going to have their own spaces. So we'll have a lot of space that opens up over here. And Laura will be moving over there as well, our front desk, director of first impression. So we'll start seeing some different changes, but they will have their own offices, and it'll be easier for our clients to get back and forth to Prime and to Continental. So, anybody have any questions about our vendors? Alright. Laura said, you were ready to buy. 47 showings over 4 months has determined that was a lie. Maury, he was so good when he first started. Now it's a little trashy. Does anyone have a buyer that they've been working with? And hopefully not 47 showings, but
Oh, it is 61.
what?
61 showings.
61.
61. She was a nightmare throughout the whole process. Nightmare.
finally bought.
So that's
Did
how
she
you
buy
know. Yeah,
something?
she finally bought something. This is a $130,000 house. Like,
Oh my gosh.
it's a good time.
What did you learn from that experience?
I should have fired her a long time ago. Yeah.
It's nice when we get to choose who we work with.
Yes. Yes.
All right, well, here's some things that have been going on in the office for training. So we're slowly but surely getting our training calendar up and going, and we now have our own computer here in the training room so that we don't hear Jim's phone going off during meeting. Yay. No, just kidding. But all of our trainings are going to be loaded on here. So it'll make it really easy to be able to come in, plug in, and get started. So if there is a topic or something that you get really excited about that you think would bring value to the Market Center, please come and see me, see Sarah, because we want to start adding you to the calendar. We want to start seeing all of our gifts being used to help us all get better. And speaking of that, one of the things that we are going to start doing too, you notice typically the sign-in sheet is just at the end of the table. we're gonna, during meetings and during our trainings, just pass it around and sign it so that we can get everyone. It's important for us to know, oh, you have a pen? I've always heard, since I've been with Keller Williams, that try and attend, not try, you want to attend 2 meetings, 2 trainings a week. And statistics show that they're engaged inside community, their production is higher. It's not because we want anything else but your success. So I encourage you, if you're not attending trainings, please do that. Start looking at the calendar, figuring out what can you learn, what can you do better. And if there's something that you want to teach, that you let us know. When we teach, we actually get better too, because we have to be accountable to what we're sharing with other people. So another side note is Scott Lee Roy Marketing. How many of you have heard about this and have no idea what it is? You've heard of it? Okay. So one of the things that we are implementing, Jim has added value to the Market Center, is getting a subscription to Scott Lee Roy Marketing. Basically, if you look at the calendar, I just want to explain it so you know better what's going on. So if you look at the training calendar at this point and you see something in green, that means that it is part of Scott Lee Roy. Okay? Now, there are a couple of different things that we're doing with this. Basically, they're a leverage tool, a leverage for marketing, leverage for classes, to help with onboarding for our new agents, but they also have other classes as we grow and as we start to train. We can stop using them, but they're helping us leverage our time and our resources at this point. We are going to have training for these classes here in the training room. And obviously we'd love for you to be here so that we're doing it together. But if you cannot be here, you can actually call in on your own and do the video conference or a phone conference. And so this is the calendar. It's still on our regular training calendar, but this kind of breaks it down a little bit more for you so you know. So please, we are spending as a Market Center